Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video, and today we are going over the Tiger 2 10.5, aka the true King Tiger. In my personal opinion, this is most likely the Tiger that a lot of people face in battles and get really triggered that I don't know why the music keeps turning up by itself. I don't know if you can even hear it, but it keeps on just turning up randomly every time you restart the game. Really annoying, War Thunder. Can you fix it, please? Okay, so let's get to it. So basically this is the default Tiger with a bigger gun, a little bit better penetration, and at a higher battle rating of 7.0. But if you do have this with the Tiger 2H and the Tiger 2P, which I don't have, or if you have the Tiger 2 SLA, you're really going to be able to put the hammer down with Tiger tanks. But at the same time, sometimes I would recommend the default Tiger over the 100mm one, just because of a few things. You have an 8.6 second reload in comparison to 17 seconds or 15 with an ace crew, and I think it's like 7 with an ace crew. So you can fire twice before this thing can fire once. But what makes this better, in my opinion, is people are less likely going to shoot you there because the cannon is so big. It kind of takes away a little bit of that room because it just sticks out, as well as it has better better penetration, a bigger engine to make up for the extra weight of the cannon, and you have a little bit more penetration than the Tiger 2H. Now, it's not a game changer, it's like 20mm or something like that, but at the end of the day, that's really useful. If you're versing someone, you could barely just get through with the Tiger 2. Downside, you're at 7.0, but when you get into a 6.0 match or 6.7, 6.3, it does really well. But when you're an up tier to 8.0, this really, you should probably just leave. You're not going to do real well in 8.0 matches. It's kind of like the Panther 2. In an up tier, you're dead weight, if that makes sense. You don't have armor to take up for what you're doing, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get to the armor analysis right quick. So right off the bat, you're going to have about 200mm at the bottom, so standard, pretty much anything can go through that. And if they get a good shot, they'll be able to kill you. But the good thing about this 100mm is it does a lot more splash damage than the other. So someone can get a lucky shot through there, but it's really rare. Honestly, you have a higher chance of getting shot there, or probably even in the side. This thing's armor is the same as the default Tiger. Nothing really special about it. I will show you the extra though, which makes the reload longer. Is that there's the ammo and there's a charge. They have to put these together, so it takes longer. So basically, it takes them 15 seconds to make the round, put it in the gun. I think in reality they would, no offense, but I think in truth of reality, if they had this tank in reality, you know, there would be a few of these already made, like probably 4 or 5, so you could go to combat, because you wouldn't just have one in the barrel and then have all the other ones tore apart, unless really you didn't understand how to design a tank. So in case you're wondering, this tank is no longer obtainable by new players. As far as I know, it'll never come back. The only tank that Gadget mentioned that has a possibility of coming back is the mouse. The mouse. So you probably won't see this guy, but at the same time, if they bring back the mouse for research, you have to research through this guy to get to the mouse. So I don't honestly know. Gadget said they may bring the mouse back like once a year, and as far as I know, it's been a year and it's never came back. So I don't know what Gadget's trying to do. In my opinion, they're probably going to try, like I did say in the mouse video, they're probably going to put it over here, and the Russian, probably like right here, they're going to put it as the captured Russian premium mouse. So then we get to have a pay to win or pay to play scenario in the game. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into a battle, and I'll see you then. Alright everyone, loading into cargo port. Hopefully everything's doing good. Really excited to play as the King Tiger, and this was, I think, the same map we actually got to play with the Panther. Sorry about the little bit of FPS drops here. just started the recording, it'll kind of go down for a few seconds and it'll start back up. So hopefully this game plays better. I didn't change any settings from the last video because the last one looked fairly good. I probably will bump up some graphics in the future, but let's go ahead and go through here. Hold on a second, guys. Let me go ahead and turn my volume down here for a second. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can head on in here. Alright everyone, so let's go ahead and go through here. Don't know exactly where we're going to go. Probably should play realistic battles with this guy. It's the only time you're really going to get the gameplay experience. Oops, sorry about that, T-34. So I think we're in a little bit of an up tier, like normal, and this thing's probably going to be in a pretty solid up tier as long as it exists in the game. Like I did say about the Panther II gadget, if you implement a tank and then you remove it, don't buff it, don't nerf it, don't change anything, just leave it in the game. Or allow everyone to obtain it. Because when you make it horrible, no one wants to have the vehicle if people are thinking it's horrible. Which is probably why they're doing this, so people think, oh, the King Tiger Mouse, they're all just crappy tanks, so why would I want it? When the truth is, they may be crappy at the current battle rating, but if they were in a actual battle rating, they wouldn't be bad at all. Teammate saved us right there. That was very, very nice. We would have been dead. There's a heavy over here. Something's over here. Something big. Yoo-hoo! Alright, loading back in after that. Didn't see that Centurion. My opinion, Centurion really should not be in this battle rating at all. Should be probably 8.0 or plus. It may be, I don't know. That armor-piercing sabot round should not be in World War II tank battles. I don't care who you are or what you say. There should never be an APFSDS Heat FS round ever facing a World War II tank. That is just straight up BS. I mean, in my opinion, that is straight up BS. That's like saying, okay, we're going to bring in an M1A2 Abrams and we're going to fight Shermans. Yeah, that's fair, isn't it? Because armor penetration doesn't matter when you have something that has 5 times the penetration value. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, War Thunder, don't get off the vodka a little bit and listen to the community a little bit. You might get a little bit more fan base and a little bit more players. Come on. I get it's a free-to-play game and you need money, but don't make it so it's so pay to win your game's going to collapse in 2 years. I mean, come on. You gotta have some common sense. Especially when bringing in high-tier premiums for such high prices. Revenge? Revenge, my friends. So guys, whenever you hear me talking about Gadget, I'm not talking about them because I hate the game or I'm against them. I'm not. I'm just saying that if Gadget would listen a little bit more to the community as far as adding in tanks the community wants as comparison to what they want, I think they would have an all-around better game. Ooh, we got a mouse. We got the Alpha Cat. I don't see Alpha Cat. I don't want nothing of the Alpha Cat. We got to back up. If you guys want to see the mouse video, I did make it, and sadly it was kind of depressing because the mouse is not really that fun to play in 8.0 matches. The ones that I played was in 8.0. My track, you little... Got an IS-3 over there. I'm just going to cover and make sure. I don't know where that mouse went. Did the mouse die? No, he's still alive. 8.0. Like I did say, you see it's 8.0. I think the mouse should really be 7.7, maybe 7.3. I don't really believe it belongs to be versing APFSDS. Just like this tank doesn't belong to be. Let's go ahead and get through. So we got a mouse on our teams as well. Makes me want to play the mouse again, guys. I think I did say if that video gets 10 likes, I'll make another video. I think right now we're at like 7 likes, so if we can just get 3 more, I'll make another video on it. Got a mouse over there. You know what? I'm going to try to do something really... mouse. I'm going to try to do something really stupid. It's probably going to get us killed. I'm going to try to drive around the map, flank the mouse, and kill it. Which is probably not going to happen. I'll probably be dead before I get there because we have an M103 Leopard. Oh yeah, there's someone over there. I can't go that way now. Okay. I don't know where he's at, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time worrying. Okay, that's... Okay, that makes no sense. He wasn't even right there. I'm telling you, War Thunder has some really weird rendering problems. Alright everyone, loading in Moz.i, this is really a really boring, stupid map. We have a fellow Tiger 10.5 and hopefully everything goes well. But I did notice I didn't record the first time I died. It's kind of a bummer. But there's a lot of, in my opinion, there's a lot of bugs in War Thunder. Like a lot of bugs. I've been seeing a lot recently. As far as, you know, shells that would ricochet or penetrating and exploding and killing, I get it. In reality, armor probably wouldn't always hold up. And in reality, every shell is not built equally either. But at the same time, you know, it's a video game and you need to kind of spend a little bit more time fixing your bugs, Gadget. Game's really fun to play. Really, the only thing you need to worry about is just understanding the physics of pin and bounce. Kind of like that. Not a big deal. Like I did say, I'm not sponsored by Gadget or anything. I'm just playing the game. So I give totally unbiased opinions about the game because I don't want to just struggle people into the game. You know, it'd take me. I would have to get paid for that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. I don't know why. Why is it so choppy all of a sudden? What the heck? I want to kill that M46. Of course, he's going to go high behind the mountain. Slow turn that, slow turn it. Here we go. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. How does that not pin? How does that not pin? Excuse me. How does that not pin? That makes no sense. That's like 300 millimeters not pinning. I wish the Germans would have had some IQs and put the smoke on here. Reload the Javelin. T-50. I don't think T-54 should ever face Tiger. Ever. That's just baloney. That's straight up Cold War tank. And nothing I like killing more than them. The Russian bias tanks. Alright. Oh, you're baloney. Who's shooting me? A Vickers? Seriously? Okay, there we go. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of the really uncompetitive Tiger. I did say it's a fun tank to play, but it's far from competitive, far from really fun to play. At 6.7, this thing was good, and I don't know why it needs to be in a higher battle rating. It's just straight up BS. This tank has no advantage over the other Tiger other than a bigger gun that has a longer reload. So it's kind of like putting putting Panther and Tiger in the same match. They have advantages and disadvantages. That's what makes them part of it. This tank should be 6.7. More than the Panther should be. Panther 2 should be, in my opinion. This should be 6.7. Minimum. 7.0, it's okay, but at 6.7, I don't see why it wouldn't be okay there. You have such a long reload. Yes, you have a better gun, better ammo, but you have such a long reload that it's not like Object 279 that has like a 10-second reload that shoots whatever the heck it hits and it kills anyone. This thing struggles. Really does. Because it has bad mobility, bad reload. The only thing going for it is cannon, and at 7.0, there's ammo that can go through these things like it's bacon. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed the short video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll be glad to come back and revisit it, but like I did say, this is a small channel. Any video I get out here, I'm not putting a lot of editing in because we just have a few amount of subscribers. Just trying to get a few videos out there. If like I did say, any video that gets 10 likes at the moment, I'd be glad to make another video about it. Because that's just the way how I'm trying to get my community to go. Because if we get 10 subs, I want to get 10 likes on the videos to go on. Now I know that not every subscriber is going to watch the videos, but hopefully some of the viewers will as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.